What's up, everybody? Welcome to our channel. Today we have a little story time for you guys, and this is going to be my sister's coming out story and how she came out to me, or how I found out. So,
Right. So back in the 90s, that's when we grew up. Back in the 90s, it was really taboo to come out and to say that you were, lesbian or LGBTQ. So it was really low key. I didn't tell anybody. I was just a tomboy. I played sports, basketball, softball. Outside with the boys, playing football, touch, tag, whatever you want to do. But also, so when I got to high school, nobody was like out. Like if you came out, you was gonna not have any friends. Families didn't really talk about it. Nobody, people would turn their back on you basically back in the 90s. So it was really low key. So I didn't do anything while I was in high school. I didn't formally come out to my parents or anything. So after we graduated, that's when I started to navigate toward people who were more like me. Social media was just starting to begin, the internet was just starting to boom, and we had something called Black Planet back then. This was before MySpace, so I could connect on there. You can find people who are in your same community. So I found a lot of people who live nearby, so I started, hanging out. This is when you physically had to call people on the phone, hey, how you doing? And this was before cell phones. The internet was out, but there wasn't really any cell phones out. So I was hanging out with a friend, and that's when I was hanging out a lot with her, and I invited my sister to come hang out with us one time when we were going to the movies. So
right. So growing up, she still wanted like not the baby dolls, but she wanted the boy toys, like the remote control cars. I wanted the baby dolls and the strollers and everything that came with the Barbie, but she more gravitated toward the boy toys, which was fine. You like what you like, so nobody really questioned it. It just said she just liked that kind of a toy. So, but we still wore dresses because we still dressed alike through our whole childhood, basically. So, after we graduated, like she said, she really wanted to find a group of people that was like her. So I kind of felt left out. I kind of felt like, well, we wasn't hanging out as much anymore. And she started hanging out with different people that I didn't know. She never introduced them to me and never said anything to me at that point. But I would notice that she was kind of being real secretive, always whispering on the phone. I'm like, well, what's going on? What's happening? So one night she did invite me out with this new group of friends, and we went to the movies, right? And we got into a fight at the movies.
Yeah, we got into a fight. It was a guy, he was throwing peanuts and popcorn at us. He thought that we was pointing a laser pointer at the screen. Like it was a laser pointer like maybe professors use in the classroom. People was just doing, it was a thing at that time, just being immature. I had one, but I wasn't pointing it at that time. Somebody else in the theater was pointing it, so the people behind us was like throwing popcorn at us. So I stood up like, well, what's going on? Like, who's throwing stuff at us? And this big guy, he jumped up, he was buff. He looked like he was straight out of the pen, I'm telling you. And I was ready to fight. I was just mad. Like, and then my sister grabbed me, mall security came, movie security came, and we went outside. And then everybody was kind of consoling each other because it was like, it was a heated moment. And then that's when I told my sister, hey, this is my girlfriend. This is not just a friend, hanging out with. This is my girlfriend.
Right. So we were in the car.
Yeah, we had sat in the car because it's cooling down.
And I noticed she was getting really close to this person. So I got out the car and I said, well, Chrissy, let me talk to you. Let's do a little sidebar. And I said, well, what's going on? Who is this person? And that's when she told me that she was in fact a lesbian, and it broke my heart right in that moment. But as the night went on, and I kind of thought about it for the next couple of days, I kind of felt like that's my sister. I'm gonna love her no matter what. And if this is what she's doing, or this is the lifestyle that she wants to live, then she should go ahead and do that and be happy. Right. So she's my sister no matter what. It didn't matter if we went out and somebody said, oh, whatever, or whatever they said. I don't know, because we really don't look alike. Now, we more so looked alike as kids, right, Chris?
Right, yeah.
Because we're not identical. We are fraternal twins. So now that made us even more different. So it was like I felt like I was losing somebody I really wanted to experience the same things in life with, and I felt like she was getting ready to go a different way. So, but I did accept it because, like I said, you just accept, you know, your family, and you accept people for who they are. So that's what happened from there.
Right, exactly. So I didn't formally come out to my parents. This is more coming out to my sister's story. My parents are pretty much sure they already knew, because I always had female friends coming up, talked to females on the phone all the time. And after high school, I was still living with my parents, so I still had friends come over, watch a movie downstairs on the couch. I would put my arm around. You know, they might be in the kitchen, they might be looking, you know, but.
And Mom did ask me, well,
Yeah.
who are these girls Christy's hanging out with? And I would be like,
I didn't know Mom asked. I didn't know she asked.
It wasn't my story to tell, guys.
Right.
It wasn't up to me to say anything. So I would say, well, why don't you go and answer?
She never asked God. She never asked me for it. She
Right,
just
she just-
go with the flow.
Just go with the flow. Even now, it's like, go with the flow.
Yeah,
Hey.
now she don't really, you know, she know. I mean, everybody know now, but it wasn't a formal, hey, Mom, Dad, man, I'm gay.
Right.
The only person I literally said I'm gay to was Kizzy. Like,
Right. I was the only person.
yeah, I mean, everybody else kind of, I guess you can put two and two together. As you get older, people around you can say, oh, we kind of figured that was the way you were going to be going, but
because back then, like she said, it was really hard.
It was
like,
hard back
people
then.
was getting disowned by their families. People weren't
talk
as
bad about you,
accepted.
like bully, almost like bullying. Like, you can't sit at our table if you know, like, don't look at me. You know, like the gay was gonna kind of rub off on me and jump on them.
like it was contagious.
Like it's contagious. Like people back then really, if I touch somebody, like what's going on? Like you can't get it. But so that's pretty much the coming out story right there, guys. We appreciate it if you guys would like, comment, and subscribe. And you know, we're trying to build the channel up, and we have other channels also. I have my channel, Chris Vids, KRISVIDS, and you guys can check it out. And Kizzy has one.
I have my channel, Kizzy Pierce, and we just want to let everybody out there know, just be who you are.
Okay, yes, be who you are. You don't have to be disrespectful for anybody. You don't have to get in confrontation. Just be you. Just, this is me. This is what kind of clothes I'm going to wear. You like masculine clothes? Wear your masculine clothes. Like, just be who you are. Like, you like feminine clothes? Wear your feminine clothes. And, you know, when you become your adult, if you're a younger person, when you become an adult, you can be who you are. You know, be who you are. Like.
So we just wanted to give you guys a little story time about that, and you know, a little bit of background about us. So thank you guys for watching this video.
Thank you guys.
Please like and subscribe. This is our puppy.
This is
Bubba. If y'all can see him, I don't know. But thank you guys, and we will see you in the next one.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Peace.